What is going on, everybody? I'm your man, Rob Westerman of GBP Daily, and joining me as always for our weekly player touchdown pick'ems and some Steelers Packers preview is my man Jonathan Beckman and his little guy Rowan. How we feeling, guys?
Feeling good. Trying to teach him the "Go Pack Go" chant all morning. So
Almost there? We about there or what?
yeah, he's getting the clap and the rhythm, but he's just
Go.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I heard the bang the drum all day here a couple minutes ago, and he was rocking out. So you're raising him up, right?
Oh, ooh.
He'll be thankful in 10, 15 years that you raised him a Packer fan, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good
Well,
stuff.
raise winners, baby.
That's all we do. Before we jump into our picks, let's talk about the game today. Some news that broke over the last few days as far as injuries. Obviously, MVS is out due to his hamstring injury he got during the Niner game. Elton Jenkins is out after missing last week due to his ankle injury he got during the Lions game. And John, I'm sure as you've seen, as everybody else, is Darius, a guy who we thought, we'd get back after a few weeks on the short-term IR, had back surgery last week, which is just unfortunate. Obviously, now he'll miss, most of, if not all, the season. The hope, in quotations, hope is he can maybe return towards the end of the regular season or maybe in the playoffs. But an unfortunate string of injuries hitting us early. I know we talked about this on Pat Casual on Wednesday, but for those who missed it, in place of MVS, who steps up?
For me, I said on Wednesday night it would be Lazard. It would have to be Lazard.
Yep.
I mean, I assume Lazard. I mean, you'd have to imagine we'll probably see what fans have been kind of interested to see. Also, is more Cobb and more Amari Rodgers. So
Right.
I mean, so who knows? Maybe that changes as far as that. That's, I guess we gotta see.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Lazard page there.
Yeah, I mean, Lazard might be that downfield guy, but it should be really interesting. I mean, last week, the protection really held up, but hey,
Yeah, we'll see.
We're going against another monster, man.
Yeah, we got Yash out there too. It'll be another test for him here, week 2. For the Steelers, let's talk about them for a second. They got Chase Claypool out, kind of their big body receiver. Still leaves guys like Juju, Deontay Johnson, Eric Ebron at tight end for our DBs to kind of focus, lock in on. Also out today for them is their tackle, Chukwuma or Korafor. He's their starting tackle. That's all I know. Should hopefully see Preston and Rashawn get theirs today. Big Ben has been all over the place, and their O-line has been just awful so far. They got Najee Harris in the backfield. Certainly can't just have him go off and make things easier for Big Ben because obviously you've seen and I've seen how bad he's been playing. I mean, just this whole season, and even back to last season when they were undefeated, and then they went on that skid. He's been playing bad with that ever since. My question for you is, how is the Packers defense going to play today against them? Are they going to look to stop the run, pack the box? Are they going to force Big Ben to throw this team to a win, or what are you feeling as far as our D?
It almost seems like the Steelers want to throw the ball no matter what because they threw the ball 58 times last year. I remember having a conversation with my brother-in-law last year too about how many times they throw the ball. So I think it's almost kind of like one of those things. If you know they're going to throw the ball a ton, then just make sure that no matter what, you neutralize the run game, and then just see
what happens.
See what happens. They're down without one of their top receivers. I mean, like I said, I think he had 19 targets last week, Najee Harris. So at the running back position, so it's going to come down to Devondre Campbell probably neutralizing that, and he's done well so far.
He has, dude. He could be the player of the game today, really.
He could have that 15 tackle game.
I hope so, and hopefully most of those tackles are 5 yards and under. But
I mean, I think they said he had some stat that he's allowed like 75 yards passing or something like that. But it's been on almost 10 catches. And one of them was the deep ball to or not necessarily a deep ball, but I think TJ Hawkinson had TJ Hawkinson had that touchdown that was
yep.
So really, besides that, he's been pretty, catch the ball 3-4
them where they're at.
Yeah, stop them where they're at, which is the difference from, say, Ty Summers.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Which we'll see some Ty Summers today, obviously with
Ty
Chris Barnes
Summers.
and whatnot. But hey, if he can hold his own, I'm not going to knock him, but we will wait and see about that. Obviously, again, we can't let Najee Harris take over because, like what we were just saying, if Big Ben gets off the hook by handing the ball off, letting him go off today, whether it's those screen games which we saw last year, and so far this year our tackling's been really well, but I don't know, he's a big dude, and yeah, if they get him the ball in space, who knows what's going to happen. So next up, before we hop into our picks this week, this is the point for the show. We do our player pick-ems. I'm 2-0. There's been 3 games. First week, nobody scored a touchdown, so obviously that's scratched. So we pick the players, and whoever scores first touchdown wins. Obviously, whoever has that player. So before we hop into that, unfortunately, man, Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon both popped up on the injury report this week. Ankle for Jones, back injury for Dillon. They'll both be playing today. Obviously, maybe more of a even split role between the two, and maybe we'll see some Colin Hill. How do you think the run game is going to look given the running back room situation this week? Obviously, with both those guys on the injury report, and maybe we'll see some Colin Hill. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, at least it's 2 of them. So if they both have
Yeah.
it, then maybe it's one of those things that it won't matter because they'll limit the touches for both.
Yep.
But I don't know. Aaron Jones has been pretty durable over his career.
Oh yeah.
I see him and A.J. Dillon being guys to tough it out. So
Yeah, I agree.
Who knows? I mean, hopefully we do see some Kylan Hill name pop up, but it's in the return game.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I mean, if we can just get like 1 or 2 returns of over 30, 30, 40 yards, that's huge compared to obviously if you can get the ball out of the end zone. Most of these kicks have been kicked out and we've been taking it, from the touchback spot. But let's just dive right in, huh? You ready to get our picks out of the way here? Because I know you're dreading this all week long because I've just been kicking your ass, just straight up. I've been kicking your ass through 3 weeks.
Yeah,
And
you've been getting lucky. You can't stop saying this 3 weeks thing because no one scored week 1. Okay,
I
so
know,
you're trying to play off something that we both failed on.
All right. So, like we said, we picked the players. I'll drag them to each of our side, and we'll each have 6 or 8 players on each of our side, or the defense, as you call it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever scores the first touchdown wins the week. So, if I'm not mistaken, since I won last week and the week before, as said before, I get choice between either picking first one guy, or I'll let you pick first one guy, and then I'll start off the snake draft and go 2, 2, 2 until we're done. Correct?
Yep.
Oh man, this is always tough because if you choose to pick first and then you pick the one guy, and then it doesn't happen, it's like
MVS being out this week too changes the pick order a little bit.
It does. It does. I'm gonna go ahead and pick first.
All right.
Aaron Jones.
All right. You had him middle.
All right, you got 2. Who you got?
Well, I'm gonna take Tay and
Are you sure you want Tay? I don't know. I think
I don't care who's covering him. Fitzpatrick can cover him all day.
Uh-huh. Okay, you got Tay. Who else you got? Come on, this is an obvious one, I feel like.
I know, but there is a certain someone. I'm gonna go with Tunyon, but there's a certain someone that I actually kind of wanted to grab.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take that certain someone right now. I'm gonna go Lazard and Cobb.
It wasn't him. It was
Was it Cobby?
No, it was A.J. Dillon.
Respect.
I'll take A.J. Dillon. I'll take
Okay.
A.
And
a little bit of a grinder.
EQ, is that who you're thinking?
And gosh, is this a heavy run, and then we get a tight end out of the flat type thing? We might get a Mercedes touchdown.
Well, you've already got Tunyon, so that's.
Let's go with Amari Rodgers and Malik Taylor. Curious to see if Amari Rodgers gets more reps.
Okay, I'm gonna go Mercedes Lewis, Josiah DeGuara, and Aaron Rodgers. go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, baby.
You got Lewis.
I could see an Aaron Rodgers like 3-yard scramble.
Oh, please. Last week you told me how that wasn't going to happen. All right, well, I'll go with defense, special teams. Go with Roethlisberger throwing one to Jair or something. Devontae Campbell. Maybe we catch him on a screen pass and take it for 6.
Oh yeah.
We know Ben's not chasing anyone down anytime soon.
All right, one more. Who you got? Who you gonna leave me with?
Oh, I didn't.
EQ Colin Hill.
Does EQ get anything other than 5-man sets? Oh my gosh.
He played against the Lions.
He did.
Got a catch.
He did, but he's just
Obviously
been. He's hardly been on the roster. It seems like the last year.
Well, Susie's been there for freaking ever. So.
All right, we'll go with EQ.
Let's go, because I'm feeling a Colin Hill kickoff return. The first time we get the ball. Let's go. All right, I got Aaron Jones, Allen Lazard, Cobby, Mercedes, Josiah, Aaron Rodgers, Colin Hill. Johnny, name off your squad, my guy.
I got top 2, not 2. Tay.
Let's go.
Onion, AJ Dillon, Malik Taylor / Amari Rodgers, defense, special teams, and Equanimous.
Let's get it. All right, before we hop off here, let's hear your predictions for today's game.
Gosh, I think on Wednesday I said 26-20. We are 6-point favorites. I just checked that again. Make sure that's kind of where it's still at.
It's tough.
It's just got to be some field, isn't it, right? Let's go with 27-20.
27-20.
I'm going to give us that extra point.
Packers win, right? I'm just double checking.
Yeah. 1 point extra. I'm going to pass the spread. It's at home. I think what's big for Green Bay is the typical get up early at home and then make Roethlisberger throw the ball 50 times.
Yep, I'm right there with you. Go ahead, keep going. You done?
You're good. I'm done.
I'm with you for the win. I'm thinking we get off early. 31-24 is my final. I think that's what I said on Wednesday. Or 31-21, but I think it's going to be like 31-17. They'll score a late touchdown, trying to make a comeback. We will this time recover the onside kick and kneel it out. So I think, though, it's tough, though. We get hit with all these injuries. You don't know. I mean, Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, you assume they're good to go, but you just kind of never know. And obviously with the Steelers, they're 1-2, and they're desperate. Is Big Ben going to play like he did 5-6 years ago, or is he going to play, like he is now? It always seems like we get these struggling quarterbacks, and with our defense and pass years, it's like their get right game, because it's like,
Well, 5 years ago, I would have said Roethlisberger was almost guaranteed 300 plus yards.
Yep.
Passing, because it seemed like the Staffords, the Breezes, the Phillip Rivers, and the Roethlisbergers of the world could just eat us for 400 yards.
Oh my gosh, like almost automatic too, because I'm gonna go 31-24. I think we have control of this game for the most part. Hopefully we get a turnover too by our defense, and that's what I got for you. Any last words before we hop off here?
Well, good news is it looks like this Philly Chiefs game is about 2 minutes from being over, and it's a 19-point game. So Green Bay should be on the TV on time.
Good. Unlike last time, what's the Vikings score by chance or no?
Oh gosh, it was 14-7.
Because like you said, they started off fast earlier. They threw to Justin Jefferson for the touchdown. Went up 7-zip.
4th and 7 from their own 31, and they have the ball. So
Vikings do down 7 still.
Yep. So they got to go 70 yards in 50
How much time left?
Oh, all right. Oh, Kirk Cousins passes the ball, intercepted, but there's a penalty, defensive pass interference. He threw a pick, but a penalty. So they've got the ball on the 49-yard line with 23 seconds left. So
down by 7. Oh, with 23 seconds left. Any timeouts?
Down by 1 timeout.
Come on, Browns, 14 points. Come on, man. I'm hoping they play like shit when we play them on Christmas Day, because I thought they were a team coming in this year that was going to be, really good. Honestly, I thought they'd, make a deep run in the AFC playoffs, but
Oh,
They've been
Saints and Giants are in overtime.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. That's great news. 'Cause that'll
Giants,
be
Giants ball at the 41, their own 41.
both trash teams. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, a Saints and a Vikings loss would be pretty nice.
that'd be nice.
Incomplete for Cousins. It's 2nd and 10 with 21 seconds left.
Okay, so slim to zero chances they win that game or even tie it. So let's lock it in with a dub, huh? Can I prematurely do that?
For the Browns.
Yeah. I'm gonna prematurely lock in the dub for the Browns. There's no way Kirk's gonna. Well, there is a ton of ways that he could complete a Hail Mary because, yeah, that's just how.
Third down and 10. Browns called a timeout. I don't know what it was, but 17 seconds left. So on the 49. So it's pretty much gonna come down to probably Hail Mary, or unless the Vikings get some sort of out of bounds play.
25 yards, and
there's probably about
a quicker shot to the end zone.
Time for 3 more plays unless they don't get it on third down. But
good deal. So before we hop off, any last words?
Let's get to 3-1. I said what I say a couple after we lost week 1. I said I just hoped we got out of these first 4 games 2-2. Yeah, I thought we had 3 good opponents.
Yeah, and at that time the Steelers they just came off beating the Bills. Obviously, we still had to face the Niners.
And the Niners, and so a 3-1 with the rest of the division with a poor start for the rest of the division would be would be nice. I mean, I think that puts Carolina coming back on the Cowboys right now, but that put Green Bay in a pretty good spot. 3-1
season.
Chicago's 2-2 with 1-0 in the division. Yep. So the last thing I want to hear is that they're tied with us at the top. So 3-1 would be nice.
Let's get to 3-1. Vikings go to 1-3. Bears, and if the Montgomery injury is serious as it looked earlier, they could, start struggling a little more. Obviously, they had to lean more on Justin Fields, who's looked just bad along with his O-line. So,
all right. Well, Vikings 12 seconds left. They got a first down. They're on the 32. They called the timeout. So the Browns.
So here's the play right here, huh? Or 2 plays.
Yeah, they probably 2, maybe 3 plays if they do a quick out. But yeah, 2 plays. Come on, Browns.
Oh my goodness, dude! If they're exactly 4th down, they throw a pick, and then there's a flag, and it's like, I know week 1 that fumble by Dalvin, I didn't think it was a fumble against the Bengals, but they got screwed there. But no, we need them to go 1-3 because, like I told you on Pat Casual Wednesday, they seem to be super. They looked good against the Seahawks without Dalvin Cook, and you know how we played against them last year. We lost the first game, we won the second, but. If they stay afloat here until we don't play them for a few weeks yet, but if they stay afloat and there's that extra team in the playoffs, the extra game they can kind of make up for a slow start with. Yeah, they're a team that, in my opinion, we kind of got to look out for. So, I take it they haven't taken a shot yet, or is it still at timeout?
It's telling me 12 seconds. Kirk Cousins incomplete to Thielen on first down. 8 seconds left. They threw for 6 yards. So 8 seconds left. They're on the 26. So
they have a legit shot here.
So but these are timeout number 3 by Cleveland. 3 seconds left. So last play for the Vikings. 3 seconds left from the 26.
I'm gonna throw it up here on mine at least. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, because if they come back, I thought the Browns were going to beat them handily. I thought maybe it would have been a close game. Then obviously Dalvin went down, and I was like, okay, they can actually take control of this game. But I didn't watch it. Have you seen any of it to where it can show that the Browns just collapse, or what's their deal?
I'm not seeing any of it live. I'm just watching it on the game cast because they don't have it on either channel right now. But looks like the Giants are at the 30. Oh no, Saquon just fumbled the ball. Oh no. Oh, he's good. It looks like they got the ball at the 34-yard line.
Okay. Good. I know you, among many others, are super pumped for this Patriots-Buccaneers game tonight. I haven't seen much coverage on it. You think it's going to be a blowout? personally, I think the Patriots aren't very good. Darren Orvalsky had their offense better than the Packers in his preseason rankings, which usually I enjoy watching him. But when I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
come on, dude. Yeah, no, I'm thinking big blowout.
How do
tonight
you say the number one offense from last year is not even gonna be top 5 when they didn't lose anything but they lost Corey Lindsey.
Center and obviously D-Box out, and no, that was just dumb. So still in timeout here.
Browns win.
I told you I locked it in prematurely. So all right, I'm gonna go up to get ready for this game, and if you want to check out the description of this video, all of our social links are there. Follow us on Twitter. We'll be active during the game, obviously. So let's go. What do you have for the final score prediction?
27-20.
Okay, 31-24 me. Let's get this dub.
It looks like Giants are at the 5. Sorry. So it looks like
awesome.
the Saints.
I care a ton about the Giants, so I'm glad you filled me in there.
I'm saying the Saints losing would be good.
Yeah, it would be. I think they're going to fall off anyways. So, all right, let's close it down, my man. Thanks for joining me. Thank you guys all for watching. For John and myself, let's go get a dub today.